New content always wins. What do I mean by that? People are afraid to put out new content daily, weekly, monthly, because they don't think it's going to be as good as what they just put out. But I'm telling you right now, the way this world is going with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, quantity is what's getting attention. You want to keep putting stuff out there day in and day out for three main reasons. And here's the three main reasons why new content always wins. Number one, it's all about training. You are training day in and day out. What works for you? What's in your DNA? What do you like to talk about? What do you want to showcase? What's your strengths? What's your weaknesses? All this. By putting new content out every single day and forcing yourself, you got to make it a habit. You're training yourself to just keep producing, keep getting creative, keep showcasing who you are, and this is making you better and better and better. And so whenever the time comes for you to get up on stage or you to work with your client, it is so manufactured inside your DNA that it's just automated for you to just fly. With getting on video every single day, every week, every month, putting yourself out there, you're training, you're getting better. I mean, I look at myself on camera and I'm like, well, I could do this better, I could say this better, I could keep doing this. And by forcing myself to train constantly, after weeks, months, years, I see a difference. I mean, I look at myself from 3 years ago, what I did, and I am far along compared to back then. But I'm still not where I want to be. I mean, the way I look at it, it's like a movie called Bloodsport. Now, our videographer is named Jean-Claude Van Damme for a reason. The guy just kicks butt with everything he does in the video. And in this clip that he's going to showcase, it's a part where Jean-Claude Van Damme trains and trains and trains. So whenever the time comes for him to actually fight in the Kumite, he's ready. Check this clip out because it is just like you as an entrepreneur every day of your life. As you see, you're in a battle, and if you stop training, you're going to lose the fight. You're going to lose against your competitors, you're going to lose against your own will, you're going to lose against maybe the bad guy at the Kumite. All right, so just prepare yourself every day as much as possible. Keep producing new content and training your mind, your skill set, your speech, whatever, to keep getting better. Number two, the second reason why new content will always win is that you will be judged less on every single item that you put out there. People we get to work with their books, they're afraid of being judged on a sentence, a chapter, a book. My philosophy is this: keep producing stuff constantly so you're not judged on one single post, picture, video, book, chapter, whatever. Because the more that you can be judged on, the more people can see your body of work, and they could say, well, that one video maybe is not that good, but his other 2 or 3 or 4 videos, it was phenomenal. So they overlook some of the weaknesses. I mean, look at all the big movie stars out there. Do you realize how many movies they put out that are major flops? Are they judged on that? No. They're getting them out of the way because they're losses. You get judged on your wins. And eventually people only remember those wins. They don't remember the losses. So keep putting stuff out there as much as possible, because then people will see the big picture. They don't see these minor little details. They don't see these minor little losses that you've had, or flubs with video content, or pictures, or maybe that one post just didn't really resonate with anybody. And nobody cares. Not in the long run. You want to be judged on a lot, not that little bit that you put out there. The people who only put out maybe a post a week or a month, they're judged on that. And that scares people. So if you only put out one book in your life, you're going to be judged in that one book. we are putting out, for me personally, I'm putting out 2 or 3 books personally for myself every year. The reason why is because 5, 10, 15 years from now, I want to be judged on 100 books that are mine. And so my clients, when we work with them, I say, listen, you're going to put out a book, but I recommend you put out a book maybe every 3, 6, 9 months. Because this is not the end all be all. You don't want to be judged just on this book. This is going to get you a lot of attention. You want to be judged on 15, 20, 30 books in your lifetime. And that's what's going to make you stand out compared to the people who only put out 1 in their life. Be judged on more, not less. And it kind of reminds me of a movie that Stephen King put out. And we're going to put a clip in here. I want you to see this, but it's about an author who, doesn't really make one of his fans happy with a book that he puts out. And so he's judged on that 1 book. And it's kind of scary because some fans out there will be judging you based off of 1 thing in your life. Make sure that they're judging you on a lot of different things. Check this clip out.
And as soon as the road's open, I'll take you to a hospital. In the meantime, you've got a lot of recovering to do.
There is nothing to worry about. You're gonna be just fine. I'm your #1 fan. Misery Chastain cannot be dead.
Misery Spirit is still alive.
I don't want her spirit! I want her! And you murdered her!
You don't think he's dead, do you?
And don't even think about anybody coming for you, because I never called them. Nobody knows you're here. And you better hope nothing happens to me. Because if I die, you die.
Did you like that video? You should, because it's a phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen that or a movie like Christine, another one of his books, you're missing out. And I don't know how you could live with yourself if you haven't watched those 2 movies. The third reason why you want to keep putting out new content, plain and simple, it's upkeep for your business. You know how you cut your grass and paint your house or take care of your car, you fill it with gas and oil and put air in your tires and you maintain it. You keep it running, or you keep the house with a value that when you go to sell it, it actually has value. This is the same thing you're doing with your business. Every time you put out a post or a chapter or a book or a video or anything else, you're maintaining your business. It might not sound the same, but if you think about it, you're maintaining communication with your followers, your audience, your clients, that you exist. And not only do you exist, but your message is getting better and better and better and more clear. You're maintaining that message with them. So the third reason why you want to keep producing new content is upkeep. I see people all the time. They forget to do certain things for their business. They forget to send out emails. They forget to update their website. They forget to update their social media. If you stop doing that, people are going to think you're maybe dying as a business. Maybe you don't care about the business, or you just are lazy. There are people out there who are just lazy with their business. And do you want to do business with people who are lazy with their business? I don't think so. Maintaining your business means maintaining your image. And if you stop doing this stuff, stop putting out new content daily, weekly, monthly, people are going to forget about you. Think about that beautiful house on your road, maybe. If those people stop maintaining it, you're going to drive by and look at other houses. Your eyes just automatically go towards beauty. The more that you put out there, automatically, it makes you refine who you are, who you're trying to reach. It's just a funnel approach of your business. It just happens naturally. And the more refined you get, it's almost as if you're just maintaining it more properly. It becomes this beautiful site on the block. Maybe it was once this rickety old house, but over time you refined it, you maintained it. Maybe you put in some trees, you put in some grass, you started to do this, you put in this new, this new siding, this new roof. All of a sudden your little house, your business, starts to compound and become this unbelievable image. Keep putting out new content so you become the shiny object on the block. And that's what's going to separate you from those other people. I can't tell you how many people I meet that start off phenomenal. Wow, we're going to do this every week or every month. And they stay on it for a month. And after 2 months, it starts to die. It's that momentum. And once you start to slow down, God almighty, it's so hard to get it back. It is so hard to rebuild something that just broke down completely. And that's why whenever you get it going, or when you start, keeping the momentum alive is a lot easier than actually starting over and beginning the whole process over and over and over. So once you start to maintain your business with posts, books, chapters, blog posts, whatever, that thing is going to add value to your business that you have no idea. It's intangible. You can't really quantify it as much as you want. So maintain it every possible moment of your weekly schedule, because it's going to really pay off wonders. And it kind of makes me think of a movie called Edward Scissorhands. Now, Edward Scissorhands is a movie about this guy who comes into this town, and he's this weird dude that everybody kind of is afraid of, and all of a sudden he becomes beloved because of what he can do, and he maintains properties and makes people's boring houses look amazing with what he can do. Now he's the outsider who adds beauty to a very boring life. You and your business are maintaining, your image, but you might be able to maintain and help other people increase their image. So that if you forget to do what you need to do, you might not be able to help them get to where they want to go. Now, do you really believe that anybody remembers anyone in a good way if they didn't add inspiration or motivation to their life or give some type of an example? I don't think so. And so check this clip out. It kind of reminds me of being an entrepreneur. Maybe you're an outsider at first, but eventually what you do in maintaining your own property, your own business, could add a lot of beauty to the world. I think you might like this. Jean-Claude, pop in a clip right now.
Why are you hiding back there? You don't have to hide from me. I'm as harmless as cherry pie. Those are your hands? Those are your hands. I think you should just come home with me.
So to recap, you want to keep putting new stuff out day in and day out. To summarize it, you want to train like blood sport. You want to be judged less, and you don't want to have fans like Kathy Bates. And you want to maintain your business and keep up on the day in and day outs of adding value to your business, to your car, to your business. Very similar to Edward Scissorhands. Now, if you don't understand it from these three movies, I'm not sure if I can help you.